Hello, welcome to this all levels Vinyasa class. This is going to be a full body flow with some peak postures, balancing challenges, but we'll keep it accessible. We will start in seated space. My name is Rochelle, if we've never practiced together before, and if we have, welcome back. Before you settle in, make sure you have some blocks, strap. If you don't have a strap, you might use like a rolled up towel or a sweatshirt. If you don't have blocks, you might use sturdy water bottle, like a Nalgene, something for underneath the hands. You can always bring a cushion or blanket underneath the sit bones. As you're ready, bringing the hips to the earth. Begin to grow nice and tall through the spine. Sukhasana, easy posture. Bring the gaze down the nose. Settle the shoulders out of the ears. You might close the eyes. As always, just taking these first few moments to arrive in your space. Becoming observant and conscious of the things happening in the body and the thoughts happening in the mind. As always, when you make these observations, no judgments or attachments. Just observe, notice. Notice the ebb and flow of your breath here before you've made any attempt to change or control it. Notice where the consciousness is wandering to. And then guiding it to this space, to your body. Come into your body. Come into your body. When you're ready, begin to deepen your breath cycle, finding that intentional flow that will lead your Vinyasa practice. With your next inhale, begin to expand into the rib cage, filling all the way up. And with your exhale, emptying everything back out. Feel the navel draw in as you empty. Continuing like that, each inhale, find expansion. Maybe you grow just a bit taller. And exhale, soften something. You might take a moment here to set an intention, a deep resolve or sankalpa for your practice today. Remember that your sankalpa could be anything. Whatever it is, allow it to come from within. Use your breath to draw your intention into the body. Allow it to fill you up entirely as if it already came to fruition. Inhale. And exhale to let it go and let it be. With your next inhale, begin to float your chin up towards the sky. Then exhale, stay here. Settle the shoulders down the spine. Opening through the front of the chest, the throat, full breath. Exhale, shoulder blades melt down. Breathe in, come back through center, and then exhale, chin to chest. Again, settle the shoulder blades down the spine, full breath here. And full breath out. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. And exhale, stay. Inhale back through center, chin to chest. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. And come back through center. We'll take a few more breaths, warming up the neck, the spine. And just feeling out whatever it is you need here. Maybe you pause in one space for a few breaths. Or maybe you add on movements. You might gaze up or down. Maybe gentle half circles with the chin. Or full circles. Be nice and slow and gentle. You might notice clicking or popping, totally normal. Pause in those places of tension. Maybe lots of clicking and popping if you're like me today. Even out both sides, and as you're ready, finding your way back to center. Neutral spine. Breathe in, draw your shoulders towards your ears as if you're shrugging. And then exhale, roll them down and back. 2 more with your breath. Inhale, draw them up. Exhale, down and back. Last one. As you're ready, sweep the fingertips tall overhead. Breathe in, palms together, lengthen. Exhale, walk the hands in front of you, gently folding over your crossed legs. Gentle glute stretch here. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. And breathe out, maybe sink a bit deeper. You can keep the head lifted or maybe bow it if that feels okay. One more breath. As you're ready, press into your palms, rise up, come back to your neutral spine. So we'll switch whatever leg you had in front. Let's bring the other leg in front. You might readjust your prop if you have it underneath you. Come back to that straight, long spine. We'll actually turn here. With your next inhale, find your seated cow pose. So draw the shoulder blades together, open the heart, float the gaze up. And then exhale, pass through that neutral spine, and then round, angry cat pose, chin to chest, send your middle vertebrae backwards. And then moving with your breath, each inhale to open up the front body. And then exhale to round. As always with your cat-cow warm-ups, you can pause in one space if you need it. Or you can add movements, maybe bringing the rib cage side to side, adding your neck or shoulder rolls. Just keep breathing. Inhales, cow pose. Exhales, angry cat, drawing the navel in, chin to chest. Two or three more breath cycles, even out both sides. As you're ready, find your way back to neutral spine. Inhale, sweep the fingertips tall. Exhale, walk them forward. Again, folding over your crossed legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, soften in. Again, maybe gaze is lifted, or maybe you bow the forehead if that feels okay. Full breath. And full exhale. Press into the palms, rise up. And then from here, draw the knees into the chest. We'll come to tabletop, however feels comfortable, but maybe you roll over the legs, and then just step the feet back. Tabletop pose, Vinyasa, come to all fours. inhale, extending your left leg long. Notice if your belly dropped, can you engage the core, knitting the ribs in, roll your left ankle, roll the other way. Bring your gaze forward, weight into your left hand, breathe in, right hand floats. Roll the wrist, roll the ankle. With your next inhale, floating that hand and foot just a bit higher, really opening through the front body. Exhale, elbow to knee, round your spine. Send your middle vertebrae high. Inhale to extend long. And then exhale, bring that leg back to the earth. Breathe in, sweep this right arm open to your right side. Exhale, thread the needle, bring the right shoulder to the earth. And then right hand through that left hole. Once you're here, rest the head, keep the hips over the knees. You can keep the left hand where it is. Maybe it walks to the top of the mat. Maybe it reaches high and then comes behind the low back for a bind. Wherever you are in your twist, one more breath. Stay for the breath out. Release your bind if you took it. Replant your left hand. Inhale, right arm open. Exhale, back to the earth. Maybe a cat-cow here, just to reset. Breathe in, cow pose, drop the belly. Breathe out, rounded spine, angry cat. Come back through center. And again, this time, inhale, floating your right leg behind you. Notice if the belly dropped, engage the core, knit the ribs inward, roll your right ankle. Roll the other way. Bring your gaze forward, weight into your right hand. Inhale, extend this left arm forward. And then roll the wrist. Roll the ankle and the wrist, both directions. Inhale, floating the hand and foot just a bit higher, engage and open. Exhale, elbow to knee, rounded spine, chin to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release the foot to the earth. Breathe in, sweep the left arm open to the left side. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm under the right, left shoulder to the earth. Hips stay above the knees, spinal twist. You might keep the right hand right where it is. Maybe it comes to the top of the mat. Or maybe you round it, reaching it high and then bringing it behind the low back. Full breath here. Stay for the exhale. Release that bind if you took it. Replant the right hand. Inhale, sweep the left arm open. Exhale, back to the earth, tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, angry cat. From here, big toes together, sink the hips towards the heels. Child's pose, Balasana. You can always bring a prop underneath the sit bones, underneath the chest for torso. Just finding that gentle rounding in the spine, a stretch in the low back. Breathe in. Nice long exhale, let something go. With your inhale, press into your palms, rise up. Tuck the toes, send the hips high, passing through tabletop, and then finding your downward facing dog. First time here, pedal out your dog. Press into all 10 fingers. So if I was to try to lift a finger up off the earth, I wouldn't be able to. With your inhale, floating the heels towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, sink the heels back towards the earth. Find a stretch through the back of the calves. With your next inhale, bend your knees, bring the gaze to the top of the mat. And exhale, step both feet forward. Plant the feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Lengthen the collarbones, draw the shoulder blades together behind you. Exhale, bend into the knees and fold. Uttanasana, forward facing bow. We're here for a moment. Maybe hands come to opposite elbows. Maybe you shake the head, yes or no, sway side to side. Full surrender of the upper body to gravity. One more breath. Release your mind with your next inhale. Take your time. Rise all the way up. Sweep the fingertips tall. Mountain pose, Tadasana. And exhale, hands through heart center. Release both palms to the sides. From here, just waking the feet up on the earth. So maybe replanting all four corners. Breathe in, draw your shoulders towards your ears like you're shrugging. Exhale, big circle down and back. And we'll do two more with your breath. Last one. With your inhale, sweeping both arms tall. Exhale, release your left arm down. Send the hips to the right. Side body stretch through your right side. Maybe look up. One more inhale, knit the ribs inwards. Exhale, soften it. Inhale, back through center, both palms together. Exhale, right arm down, send your hips to the left. Knit the ribs in, maybe look up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Inhale, come back through center, palms together. Exhale, gentle back bend, hips forward, fingertips back. Breathe in, neutral spine. Breathe out, forward fold. Release. Inhale as your halfway lift, spine parallel to the earth. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back. High plank or modified plank. Breathe in, straighten the spine, bring the shoulders over the wrists. Exhale to lower down. You can take whatever variation of a flow that you would like. This time I'll cue inhale, baby cobra, lift the chest, zipper the feet together. Draw the shoulder blades actively together behind you so that maybe weight comes out of the hands and you can float them off the earth. Breathe in. Exhale, release through center. Tuck the toes, press into your palms. Pass through tabletop and send your hips high, downward dog. Full breath here. Let something go, exhale. We'll keep building heat with our sun salutations. This time, inhale, float your right leg high behind you. Keep the right pinky toe pointed towards the earth so hips are square. Last inhale here. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. You can always help it get there. Low lunge, top of our mat. You can bring that left knee to the earth for a moment. Just a moment to settle into this nice, deep hip stretch. So again, you can keep the knee tucked, maybe you lift it up. This is also a great time if you'd like to bring blocks underneath your hands to give yourself a little more lift, especially if that hip stretch is feeling a little intense. And then we'll just give this left foot a massage with your inhale, roll forward onto the left tip toes, and then exhale, sink the heel towards the earth. And we'll do one last breath here. All right, if your knee is on the earth, go ahead and lift it up. Bring your gaze forward, left heel to the ground. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. In your warrior one, your feet are still hip distance as if they were on train tracks. Hips are squared to the front of the mat. You can even use that left hand to kind of push it forward. Right knee stays stacked over your right ankle. And breathe. You might look up, settle the shoulders out of the ears. Virabhadrasana. One more inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus the arms, draw the shoulder blades together. Gentle back bend, 90-degree angles with your elbows. Inhale, reach the fingertips. Exhale, stay. We're gonna step to chair pose. Right foot is our base. Find your point of focus, take your time. Inhale, weight into this right foot. Exhale, left foot meets right. Utkatasana, mighty posture. Chair pose, sit low. Notice if you're here, can you tuck your tailbone under, bring weight into your heels. Awesome, last breath. And exhale, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, plant your hands, step your feet back. Your flow, inhale is your high or modified plank. Exhale to lower, keep your elbows in. Breathe in, lift the heart. Breathe out, release. Tuck your toes. We meet downward facing dog. One full breath here. Let something go, exhale. Breathe in, float your left leg high behind you. Exhale, stay here. Keep that left pinky toe pointed towards the earth so hips are square. One more inhale, float it just a bit higher. Exhale, step all the way through. Low lunge, you can always help your foot get there. And then again, your options here to come to those blocks or bring the knee to the earth. Wherever you are, giving that right foot a massage. So with your inhale, rolling forward onto tiptoes. Exhale, pressing that right heel into the earth, stretching the calf. Inhale, roll forward. And exhale, back. Last one. One side might always feel different than the other. So if your knee is on the ground, go ahead and lift it up, bring your gaze forward. Setting up for warrior one, bring your right heel to the earth. Inhale, we rise. And again, checking this side. Hips are square to the top of the mat. Feet are still hip distance, even though we're kind of on train tracks here. Left knee stays stacked over the ankle, and we'll guide our right hip forward so we find that opening. Inhale, reach your fingertips. Exhale, gentle back bend. Cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, stay. Same transition, left leg is our base. With your inhale, bring your weight into your left foot. Exhale, step to chair pose. Right foot meets left. Breathe in, stay. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, your half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back. Inhale is your high or modified plank. Exhale, keep elbows in. You can come to the belly or your chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips go high. And we'll take a few breaths here in our child's pose, down dog. Grab water. And as far as the vinyasa flows, if when you're lowering down while you're resting in your child's pose, I'll show really quick. So if you're here and when you're lowering down you have a hard time keeping the triceps in, then just come to the knees. So if you're like, I don't know if I should be on the knees, or if you're on your knees and working on those triceps, then just come to the belly cobra flow. And that's just what will make sense for now. So if you're like, I don't know which one I should be doing, if the triceps are hard to keep into the body as you lower from your plank, then just come to your modified plank so you can really focus on the formation of the arms. Awesome. Let's meet in down dog. And keep flowing. One collective breath here. Nice long exhale. All right. Oh, and let's go ahead and leave one block at the top of the mat and then one at the back. Or just make sure they're accessible off to the side. With your next inhale, float your right leg high behind you. Exhale, step through, low lunge. So from your low lunge, we'll find our cow lunge. So 2 soft knees. Think about the spine here, bringing it into a cow pose, open the heart. Exhale, angry cat lunge, rounded spine, 2 straightish legs, roll it up and back. Go ahead and roll forward, low lunge. Left heel to the earth. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, gentle back bend, send the hips forward, open the heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sweep the fingertips backwards, hinge at the hips. So airplane warrior, draw the pinkies together behind you, straight line of energy from this left heel to the crown of the head. Keep the bend in the right knee and gaze forward. Engage the core, breathe. Last inhale here. Exhale, we'll sweep this left arm open. Warrior 2, settle that left foot back. And then pressing that right knee wide, maybe wobbling or readjusting into this transition. If shoulders are here, settle them down. Straighten your right leg. Inhale, right arm high, reverse triangle. Exhale, stay. Gazing over this left shoulder at your left foot. Nice big transition coming up. Stay, one more inhale. Exhale, begin to pivot left with the feet. Right arm will come to the earth. Left arm comes high, simple twist. Breathe here, your right knee can always come to the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, can you twist deeper? The block is always there for underneath the hand. Last breath here. With your exhale, walk it right, wide-legged forward fold. So both feet are parallel to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Bring the hands to the hips this time. They can stay here. Maybe they come behind you, interlaced. Maybe if your shoulders are a little tight, you bring thumbs on the inside of your strap. Wherever you are, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, bow forward. You can bend as much as you'd like into the knees. Let the head be heavy. When you're ready, arms fall overhead behind you. Full breath in. Full breath out. Take your time. Inhale, rise up, halfway lift. And then release the strap if you have it. Exhale, pivot right, low lunge, top of our mat. All 10 toes point forward. Find your drishti, your point of focus, at somewhere in front of you. This block will be underneath where our chest is about to go in our warrior 3. So hands can come to the block on the highest setting. With your inhale, weight comes into your right foot, bend the knee. Exhale, left foot floats. Warrior 3. active as if you're holding up the back wall. Knit the ribs in, engage the core. Breathe. Torso and left leg are parallel to the earth. Maybe wobble, breathe. All right, big transition from here. Last inhale in your warrior three. With your exhale, single leg mountain. Float your left foot all the way forward. You can totally touch the toes a few times. Once you're here, flex the toes. Last breath in. Exhale, left foot meets right. Chair pose, sit low. Breathe in, stay. Breathe out, chair plane, sweep your fingertips backwards. Draw pinkies together, keep the spine long, gently hinge at the hips. Chair plane, make sure that the inside of the feet are touching for today. Inhale, standing Tadasana, straighten the legs. Exhale, swan dive forward. Let the heart go first. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, whatever variation of your vinyasa, high to low flow. Again, if you're working on keeping triceps in and passing through that 90-degree angle, just come to the knees and then to the belly. Inhale, a baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. Hips go high, downward facing dog. We'll take one nice long breath here in your down dog. Exhale, let something go. And coming to the other side. Inhale, left leg high behind you. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Again, that block is there if you'd like. With your inhale, finding your cow lunge, 2 soft knees as you open the heart. Exhale, angry cat lunge, 2 straightish legs as you round the spine and roll the hips back. Inhale, roll forward, low lunge. Bringing your gaze forward, right heel to the mat. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale is your airplane warrior. Sweep the fingertips back. Draw your pinkies together. So again, we're hinging at the hips, straight line from our right heel through the crown of the head. Breathe. Knit the ribs inwards, massaging our organs. All right, last inhale here. And exhale, sweep this right arm open as you step your right foot so that it's perpendicular with your left foot, warrior 2. Settle the shoulders out of the ears. Breathe. Straighten your left leg. Inhale, right arm high, reverse triangle. Exhale, soften it. One more breath here. Full side body stretch from left toes to left fingertips. Gaze over your right shoulder at your right foot. Another big transition. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pivot the feet to the right, all the way to our simple twist. Left hand to the inside of the right foot, right arm high. That block is there for the left hand if you'd like. You can always bring the left knee to the earth. Wherever you are, bring the gaze towards the sky. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, twist deeper. Last breath here. Exhale, walk it left, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Shake the head, yes or no. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to hips, hands to your strap, or interlace the fingers. If you're interlacing the fingers, maybe opposite hand on top, or thumb on top. Wherever you are, breathe in, lift the heart, gaze forward. Exhale, bow. Let the head go, and as you're ready, release the arms behind you. Last breath here. Find softness with your exhale. Gently lifting the heart. Inhale, half lift. Set the strap aside. Exhale, pivot left, low lunge, top of our mat. All 10 toes point forward. Gaze is forward. Keep that right knee lifted. We'll come to our warrior 3. Hands come to the block where your chest is going to be. Inhale, bring your weight into your left foot, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten that left leg. Right foot floats. Flex the toes as if you're holding up the wall. Gaze is forward instead of directly below you. Thinking baby cobra to lift the heart. Breathe. Virabhadrasana, maybe wobbling. Last breath here. Exhale is our single leg mountain. So big transition. Again, you might touch the toes to the earth on your way there. Right foot floats. Find your drishti. Breathe. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, right foot meets left. Chair pose. Sit low. Breathe in, stay, Utkatasana, mighty posture. Breathe out, sweep the fingertips back, hinge at the hips, chair plane. Breathe in. Stay for your exhale. Inhale is Tadasana, straighten the legs, grow tall. Exhale, swan dive forward, let the heart go first. Let the head be heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your flow. You can always skip. Leave them out, add them on. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, triceps squeeze the rib cage. Breathe in, heart lifts. Breathe out to release. Tuck the toes. Hips go high, downward dog, or child's pose. We're going to take a few breaths here in your child's pose, in your down dog, before we add on to that flow. Grab water, anything you need, just coming back to the breath. So next time through, we will play with adding on some balance challenges, some binds. Feel free to take any options or change anything so that it feels good for your body. And we will meet in down dog. Ardha Uttanasana, or Adho Mukha Svanasana, excuse me. One collective breath here. Exhale, what can you let go of? Flowing with your breath. Breathe in, right leg high, 3-leg dog. Breathe out, step through, low lunge. Inhale to soft knees, cow lunge, open heart. Exhale to straightish legs, rounded spine, angry cat. Inhale, roll forward, gaze forward. Exhale, left heel to the mat. Breathe in, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, cactus the arms, back bend. Inhale, lengthen, warrior one. Exhale is your airplane warrior. Sweep it back. All right, right foot is base. Opportunity to add on here. Coming into your airplane pose. When you're ready, inhale, bring your weight into your right foot. Exhale, left foot floats. So just like your warrior three, except we're adding this back bend. Left foot is super active. Draw the pinkies together, lift the chest. Breathe. Last inhale. Exhale, right back to where we came from, airplane warrior. You can straighten that right leg for a moment here. If that bind behind the back felt okay with the fingers, you might be here. We'll play with our humble warrior. Or go ahead and grab the strap if shoulders are tight. Props are always there. Sometimes we feel all types of ways about them, but come back to your airplane warrior. Add your bind in either with your strap or your interlaced fingers. Right knee is bent over the ankle. With your inhale, open the heart, lengthen. Exhale, begin to hinge at the hips, bowing the chest towards this right knee. Keeping that right knee bent, maybe rest the torso on top. Maybe release the head to the earth, and then arms overhead behind you. Beautiful. Stay right here. Maybe if hips are feeling super open, you can dive a little deeper on the inside of that right hip. If your fingers are interlaced and you want more in the shoulders, you might try to press your wrists together to touch. Lots going on here. Just keep breathing. You got it. Nice and strong. Inhale, rise up. And then go ahead, release your bind, your strap, airplane warrior. Exhale. Last breath in. Exhale, left arm sweeps back, warrior two. Feet are perpendicular, always feel free to readjust. Straighten your right leg. Inhale, right arm high, reverse triangle. Exhale, stay. Option here, left hand might come behind your back. And then maybe you bend into that right elbow. Feel free to kind of reach the hands towards each other. Finding a tricep stretch. Another option, if the fingers don't want to touch behind you, is to just bring your left hand to your right elbow. Kind of deepen into your side body stretch here. Breathe in. Find ease, exhale. Go ahead and release your bind. Right arm high once again, inhale. Exhale, pivot all the way left, simple twist, back of our mat. So all 10 toes back, right hand plants, left arm high. Another option to deepen or option to stay here with the knee on the earth. Take an inhale wherever you are. And then maybe, if you'd like, exhale, pivot to the outside edges of your feet. Your left foot is going to pivot so that your left foot is parallel to the top of the mat, not diagonal. You can even pick it up and scoot it back. Horizon lunge. Stay active in the legs. Shoulders are stacked. Nice deep glute and hip stretch here. Breathe. All right, last option. You might stay here in your twist or your horizon lunge. Maybe you want to come to your side plank. Left hand can come to the earth to help. And step the left foot back. Other option options for side plank would be to stagger the feet. And then another option might be to bring the right knee directly under your hip and come to the inside edge of your left foot. Vashisthasana, wherever you are, shoulders are stacked, heart is open. You got it, breathing. And we're gonna come right back from where we came from. So if you're in your side plank, stepping this left foot all the way back, whew, and then pivot right, halfway lift in our wide-legged forward fold. Exhale, fold. Prasarita. Time for a rest here. So whatever that looks like for you, you might just kind of be still, let the knuckles drag, maybe hands to opposite elbows. Maybe it feels good to walk the hands to the left foot, finding a stretch through that right hip, low back. Maybe to the right foot, finding a stretch to the left hip and low back. Last breath wherever you are. And softness with your exhale. Breathe in, find your half lift. Breathe out, pivot right, low lunge, top of our mat. All right, you know where we're going once again. With your inhale, bringing hands to your block, weight forward. Exhale, left foot floats, warrior three. Gaze is forward, left foot is flexed with your left pinky pointing at the earth. Options to deepen, maybe you tent your fingers on your block. Maybe you bring hands to your heart center. Maybe biceps by the ears. Keep breathing, stay with your points of focus, let go of everything else. Last inhale. Exhale, float this left leg all the way forward, single leg mountain. All right, option to deepen here. Maybe draw the knee towards the chest, and then extending the foot. Find some straightness in that left leg. You don't have to find full straightness. Whew. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, chair pose, sit low. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, chair plank, sweep the fingertips back. This time, option for your drinking bird. So, maybe hinging at the hips, keep the spine nice and long. Again, make sure feet are together to touch, and I'm gonna actually move. As you're ready, floating heels up off the ground. Maybe diving a bit deeper with your straight spine. Maybe eventually straightening the legs. So I know heels want to be like this and not touch each other, but we're going to make them touch. Drinking bird pose. Keep drawing your pinkies together. Whew. Last inhale. And then exhale, heels to the earth. Breathe in, mountain pose. Breathe out, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, your flow. If you want it, step it back. Inhale, higher modified, Phalakasana. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in. Maybe cobra or upward facing dog. Breathe out to release. Tuck the toes. Hips go high, down dog. A moment here, child's pose, water. We meet in down dog, and then we'll play with those same options to deepen on the other side. One collective breath in. then go, exhale. All right, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Inhale is your cow lunge, 2 soft knees, open the heart. Exhale, roll it up and back, rounded spine. Inhale, roll forward, low lunge. And gaze forward as well, stay. Right heel to the earth, breathe in, rise up, warrior 1. Breathe out, cactus the arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, airplane warrior. Draw the pinkies together behind you, hinging at the hips. And once again, we're adding on here, left foot is base. With your inhale, weight comes forward. Exhale, right foot floats. Airplane pose, right foot is active. Keep drawing pinkies together. Just like your warrior 3, but adding our back bend. Last inhale here. Exhale, very gently come back to your airplane warrior. Find you can straighten that left leg for a moment. So again, we'll find that bind. Grab the strap if you'd like. Come back to your bound airplane warrior. So if you're interlacing your fingers, maybe the other thumb is on top this time. With your inhale, open the heart, lengthen the spine. Exhale, dive forward, hinge at the hips. And then maybe bring the torso on top of that left thigh. As you're ready, release the head. And then arms overhead. Keep the left knee stacked over the ankle. Humble warrior. Maybe if hips are super open, you come to the inside of that left thigh. A lot going on here. Find your drishti and just breathe. Take your time. Inhale to rise back up. And you can release that strap. Sweep the arms back. Exhale. Last breath in. Exhale, sweep your right arm open, step the right foot back, warrior 2. Left leg straightens. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, stay. Reverse triangle. So again, options, right hand might come behind the low back. Maybe you bend into the elbow. You can bring the strap between the fingers, or maybe they reach for each other. Maybe you can grab them. Just looking for that tricep deepener on our left side. And then the other option is right hand to your left elbow. Last breath. Go ahead and release your bind. Right arm down, left arm high, and breathe in. Pivot all the way right. Simple twist, back of our mat. So toes will point back, left hand down, right arm high. Whew. Again, you can stay here. You can bring that left knee to the earth. Maybe you want to come to your horizon, so stay for your inhale. Exhale, feet will come parallel as you pivot that right foot to the outside edge. You can also just move it back. So you want it parallel to the top of the mat. Super active in the legs here, deep hip and glute stretch. Whew. Maybe this side feels crazy. And then last option, you could stay, or maybe you want to play with your side plank, right hand to the earth. Step the right foot back. Vashisthasana, you can stagger the feet. And then last option, left knee underneath your hip, right arm high. Whew. Side plank, Vashisthasana for one more breath. same way we came into this. We're going to bring that left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Low lunge once again. And then pivot left. Halfway lift, Prasarita. Exhale, fold. Whatever you need in your inversion here, maybe same options of walking hands side to side. Maybe an interlacing, maybe you bind on the ankles or the big toes or bottom of the feet, and then use the arms to deepen your fold. Whew. Moment of rest. With your inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, pivot left, low lunge, top of our mat. All right, hands come to our block. Left foot is base. Inhale, weight forward. Exhale, right foot floats. Flex the toes, lift the heart. Breathe. Maybe deepen by tenting the hands, or maybe hands to heart center. Maybe biceps by the ears. Virabhadrasana, last breath here. With your exhale, single leg mountain, right foot floats. Option to deepen, stay for the inhale. Straighten that right leg, exhale. Finding some straightness, maybe not full. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, chair pose, right foot meets left. Breathe in, stay. Breathe out, chair plane, sweep the fingertips back. Gaze forward. Again, I'll turn here, coming to our drinking bird. As you float the heels up off the mat, make sure they keep touching. As you're ready, diving forward, and maybe straightening the legs. Keep drawing the pinkies together behind you. Keep the spine long, keep breathing. Last inhale. Exhale, heels slowly to the earth. Breathe in, rise, mountain. Breathe out, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, your flow. Last one. Step the feet back. Inhale, higher modified. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in, lift the heart. Breathe out, release. Roll the hips back onto your child's pose. Find water, find rest. As you're ready, go ahead and rise up from your child's pose. We'll come to our tabletop and then modified plank. So, once again, straight line from knees to the crown of the head, and then release all the way down. Bring your right ear to the mat. You can rest here for a moment. Go ahead and bend into your left knee. Maybe reach back with your left hand, capture the top of the foot, and just draw the foot towards your seat. See if you can find that nice glute stretch. Breathe. And gently release the leg long. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. With your inhale, lift your heart, baby cobra. Exhale, left ear to the mat. Again, rest here for a moment. As you're ready, bend your right knee. Draw it towards your seat. And then maybe you can capture the top of the foot with your right hand. No worries if not, but if you have it, drawing the heel towards the seat, find a right side quad stretch. plant the right hand underneath your shoulder. Take an inhale, lift the heart. Baby cobra, zipper the feet together. Exhale, release the forehead or chin to the mat through center. Bring both arms down to your sides, palms on the earth. Zipper your feet together to touch. With your inhale, finding your baby cobra with the upper body. So lifting the heart just like your baby cobra. You might stay right here. Maybe you want to play with locust, floating the hands and the feet off of the earth behind you. Just like all the other shapes that we did today, draw your pinkies together. And then pointing the toes, keep the heels and big toes together. Last breath here. Exhale, release right here to the mat. So option 2, bend into that left leg. If it felt comfortable to grab the top of the foot, go ahead and do so. We'll come to the left ear once you have that left foot, so gaze the other way. Bend that right leg, maybe capture the top of the foot, and then bring the chin or forehead to the mat. If it's not available or just not feeling great to grab the feet, just taking locust again. If you'd like and it feels okay to capture, with your inhale, same thing, lift the chest like you're coming to baby cobra, and then exhale, coming to your locust pose or floor bow. Lifting the feet up off the earth. If you're in floor bow this time, try not to splay the knees wide. Keep everything into the midline. Knees aren't going to come any wider than your hips. And then breathing into the low belly. Super active, kicking into the hands with your feet to lift you up. Wherever you are in your back bend variation, last breath. And then exhale very gently, feet back to the ground. And then chin to the mat. Release any bind. Whew. Press into your palms. And we'll rise back up. Come to your child's pose once again. Gently rounding into your spine after our back bends. A nice strong upper back and low back and shoulders. I have really strong, tight shoulders. My low back could use some strengthening for sure. Take your last breath in your child's pose. And then as you're ready, go ahead and rise up. Press into your palms. From here, you can tuck the toes underneath. Heels back towards your feet. Lift the knees up off the earth. We're going to come all the way to our seat. So you can settle the seat to the earth. Extend the legs out in front of you. Maybe readjust so you're at the center of your mat. Sit bones are on the earth. You can pull the flesh out laterally if you need to. Inhale, arms sweep tall. And exhale to fold.
Dandasana, seated staff pose.
We'll take 3 full breaths here. Option to stay in stillness. Or maybe you want a rolling fold. So with inhales, lengthening the spine. And with exhale, softening in. These movements can be as dramatic or subtle as you'd like. The idea maybe being to sink a bit deeper after each one. Last one. And on your last one, maybe bow the head. Just soften in here. You can bend as much into the knees as
as you'd like.
As you're ready, inhale to rise up press into the palms, neutral spine. And then come all the way to the earth. Sweep your arms overhead, point your toes, nice long morning stretch, breathe in. Stay for the exhale, soften. Bring the knees into the chest and gently rock side to side. Extend the left leg long, keep your right knee in. Interlace the fingers, drawing the knee towards the chest. Maybe bring the bind underneath the thigh and extend your right foot towards the sky, stretch the hamstring. Same shape that we did standing. As you're ready, release any bind with the hands. Bend your right knee, take an inhale. Exhale, right knee comes across the body to the left side, and then bring your gaze to the right, two-legged supine twist. See if you can keep your shoulder blades on the earth, and soften them. After an hour of movement, begin to guide the body, the mind, to stillness. Last breath here. You sink any deeper with your breath out. Gently, slowly coming back through center. Draw the knee back into the chest. And then left knee as well. You might rock side to side with both knees in. Release your right leg long. Keep the left knee into the chest. Interlace the fingers. Draw the knee up. Bring the hands underneath the thigh. Maybe extend your left leg towards the sky. Finding that hamstring stretch again, same shape that we did standing. Release your bind, hands to the earth in a cactus or a T. Take an inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, left knee comes right. Gaze left, one-legged supine twist. Try to keep the shoulders grounded if you can. Begin to soften the gaze. Relax the face, the body. rock side to side. So using these last few moments to find any final shapes or postures. Maybe you want to take a happy baby, grabbing for the outside edges of feet, or big toes or ankles. Maybe both legs towards the sky, waterfall. Maybe butterfly, maybe plow. Find whatever you need to complete your practice today. And when you're ready, finding your way to the most important pose of our practice, the one that is always included. Corpse pose. Surrendering every cell in the body into the earth. Find softness and rest and peace. Releasing body, releasing mind. Finding only breath. Shavasana. The study of yoga enables one to attain the pure state of consciousness and to realize the inner self. As you're ready, gently awakening yourself from your Shavasana, feeling free to hold on to stillness in this world of movement for as long as you'd like. This space and this time is yours. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. Again, my name is Rochelle. The light that is me sees that same light that is all of you. I vow to you